Speaking of controversial, we do have to report that golf legend, icon, Tiger Woods, Mr. Woods, was in an incident, misdemeanor, uh, DUI situation, car accident. Luckily, nobody was hurt in this evolution. Thoughts and prayers to Mr. Woods. Let's hear the reports.
Florida, an update on the Tiger Woods crash.
To give you a rundown on a crash that happened a few hours ago here on Jupiter Island, and I really will tell you everything that I know at this time. So just before 2 p.m. today, the Jupiter Island Police Department, which is where we currently are, received a call of a rollover crash about 2.5 miles from where we are. The Jupiter Island Police Department responded out there and found a pickup truck pulling a pressure cleaner trailer and a Land Rover, which was rolled over on the driver's door, and we're going to provide you photos of that. The investigation started, and initially, right off the top,
I've seen the photos, the Land Rover. How he did it, I don't know, but the Land Rover was on its side. It was on the driver's side. So that's the severity. I can just give you an idea of the severity of this accident. So we'll go from there.
appear that the driver of the Land Rover might be impaired, and at that point, the Chief Ewing of Jupiter Island Police Department called me from the Martin County Sheriff's Office and asked for our assistance. It wasn't that the Jupiter Island Police Department isn't fully capable of doing these types of investigations, but quite frankly, the Sheriff's Office has a lot more repetitions in these traffic crashes and these types of investigations. Our investigation revealed as follows. Shortly again before 2, the pressure cleaner truck pulling a small trailer, was northbound on South Beach Road and was pulling kind of to turn into a driveway. It was slowing down, starting to turn into a driveway, and the driver of that vehicle looked in his mirror and saw a Land Rover, a dark-colored Land Rover, overtaking him at high speeds, and I don't know those speeds.
At the time of this recording, I can report that Mr. Woods did not receive any injuries or no one else was injured in this accident. Let's hear what the sheriff has to say.
Rover kept overtaking him. He saw it coming, so he tried to edge off to the side of the road, but this is a small 2-lane road, and there was no shoulder for this pressure cleaner gentleman to get off the side of the road. As he was trying to move to the side of the road, the Land Rover overtook him at the last minute, swerved to avoid a collision, but clipped the back end of the trailer of the pressure cleaner apparatus, listed to the side, and then rolled on the driver's door north past the truck that had just avoided the crash with. The individual driving that Land Rover was able to crawl out the passenger door of the car.
I'm not sure why Mr. Woods doesn't have a driver. I don't know why this isn't his first incident involving a vehicle. I don't know why he doesn't get a driver. It's kind of puzzling.
And was identified to be Mr. Tiger Woods. Our DUI investigators came to the scene here, and Mr. Woods did exemplify signs of impairment. They did several tests on him. Of course, he did explain the injuries and the surgeries that he had. We did take that into account. But they did do some in-depth roadside tests, and when it was determined, he was placed under arrest and taken to the Martin County Jail. At the Martin County Jail, and even on scene, we really weren't suspicious of alcohol being involved in this case, and that proved to be true at the jail. So Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew 000s, but when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis.
That's important to note. He was not under the influence of alcohol, which is, I'm sure if I ran the statistics, that's like the leading cause of DUI or reckless driving. So not sure what type of substance Mr. Woods was on. So that would have him like impaired,
Yes, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test. In the crash,
2 misdemeanor offenses. At the time of this recording, Mr. Woods has been released out of custody from, yeah.
Was injured. Mr. Woods did not seem to be injured at all, and the other gentlemen were not injured. But this happened a few hours ago, so I've given you the information that I have right here, right now. So with that, let me kick it to you for questions. I'll answer what I can answer.
Just to be clear, they're both going in the same direction. Tiger was coming up.
Which is just a few questions, because this is the gist of the purpose I wanted to use this video for, and then we get into my commentary.
And the guy in the pickup with the pressure cooler?
So the question is, were they both going the same direction? Yes. Both of them were in the 280 block of South Beach Road, driving northbound.
As a matter of fact, we'll skip the questions. That's enough. We got the context of what happened. Was not alcohol related. However, it still was impaired. My commentary is this. Some folks are saying has Mr. Woods tarnished his legacy. I try to keep that separate. I don't think that, I'll speak for myself, I don't think that his extracurricular activities, outside of sport, tarnishes what he did as a golfer. And I was late to that, to be honest with you. When Tiger Woods was out there kicking ass, I wasn't watching golf. I still don't watch golf, but I still heard of his great accomplishments of what he did as a golfer. That doesn't tarnish that. For me, his mugshot is out now, and people are taking that and running with it. But he still did what he did. If I saw Mr. Woods tomorrow, I would, hey, that's Mr. Woods, one of the best golfers to ever do it. So I just wanted to provide commentary on that. I hope he gets a driver, utilizes it, so he can get out of these types of situations. But I don't know what he has going on in his personal life. But my main reason for doing this segment was to, he's still Mr. Woods. I'm gonna respect him as that, one of the best golfers. He did his thing. He changed. He revolutionized the sport, and I'll never be able to take that away from him. So, TMP to Mr. Woods. Hey, you're a grown man. Everybody got to live with their choices and the consequences of them. So, hey, thoughts and prayers out to you for sure. You're still one of the greatest to ever do it. It's just, hopefully the noise around you in other areas can kind of quiet down and be silent. So.